Hey everyone, and sorry I haven't posted in a while, but yes, I am still alive. I've recently moved into my own place, away from my parents, so it's took a bit of time setting up the Wi-Fi and moving furniture, etc. But I am finally back, and hopefully making consistent uploads again. So, if you don't know who I am, my name is Reclaimer, and I imagine the reason you clicked this video was because of the title. I am in fact the creator of What If Noble 6 Hunted Masterchief, and what I mean by that is I wrote it. I wrote the story and recorded it by myself, reading it out in an audiobook fashion, as well as including members of the Halo community to voice act the characters. And if you're curious about that video, you can find it on my channel or in a link in the description. I'm sure it'll be down there if I remember to put it in. The Noble 6 Hunted Masterchief video was in fact the video that put me on the map in terms of content creation. And it wasn't even my first video. My first was actually What If Noble 6 Survived, which you can also find on my channel on a What If playlist. There's a few others on there, but that's the first one. So, before I react to the whole animation and break it down for you slightly, I want to give you a little bit of a backstory into how this story came to be. I got a comment one day on my very small, maybe 300 subscriber channel at the time by somebody named General Deirdrick. This person loved the video and had another idea for a possible what if. This what if being the What If Noble 6 Hunted Masterchief, and immediately I snapped it up and I was super excited to give it a go. I sat down and wrote part 1, took around a week in total to get it just right before I finally was happy with it. I recorded it and turned it into a video. Once published, the video gained traction in the Halo community and people loved it. I was so excited and just so happy with my overly obsessive writing over a series I love, which was enjoyed by others all around the world. So then I made more parts and started to drag members of the community in, and it really started to take off from there. My dream came true of being a Halo content creator. My channel slowly grew and I made many more videos and met tons of new people, some even becoming close friends and actually meeting up with in person. After a few months, I saw that Halo follower was doing a live stream. He was talking about the new Halo novel, which was on its way at the time, Halo the Rubicon Protocol. And from watching his content for a long time, including some of his animations, I had an idea in the back of my mind. So I did the only responsible thing any content creator would do, trying to get his story animated. I begged in the live chat, hoping he would notice. And surprisingly, maybe after about 30 minutes of leaving messages in the chat every 2 minutes or so, it worked. A couple days later, I got a friend request on Discord from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Halo follower, or Ron, and I freaked out. I'd been watching his videos for a long time. This was honestly a dream come true. Halo is a passion, and finally being able to talk with Ron was rather overwhelming, and I was struggling not to fanboy. And so the conversations began. He expressed how he enjoyed my video and was eager to animate it, and I tried not to crap my pants with excitement. And so here we are today, with the masterpiece we have right now, and it's made my decade. I just want to say how thankful I am. This video truly was a dream come true, and none of this would have happened if the Halo community didn't step in with their ideas and thoughts. So just thank you to everyone, and thank you Ron for doing this. Now, enough of me getting all blubbery and emotional, let me give you a reaction and breakdown to the video. Okay, so first off, I just want to say that there are 4 parts to this story, and this is just part 1. No, sorry, part 2? I can't remember, but you can find the rest on my channel if you want to watch them.
You are sure about this, Chief?
Also, the guy from my Discord who voiced Fred, great voice actor, super fitting for Fred. Really glad that Ron actually picked him up for the animation as well.
We have no idea what's on the other side.
Yes, I trust her.
Good enough for me. I'll take point.
We're with you till the end, John.
So I wrote Kelly to be a little bit closer to Chief, just because in the lore, after Samuel 034, Kelly is the closest friend to John in terms of Blue Team. So, Six's design has been changed more for the task of assassination. And in the story, I wrote, because Spartan B312 is no longer part of Noble Team, his new call sign is actually Reaper 1, which is a callback to when he was mentioned as being Oni's personal Grim Reaper before he was placed into Noble Team. So, Admiral Osman in this story would refer to him as Reaper 1 through the comms. Also, Ron obviously designed Six's armor for the animation, but it's slightly different in the written story, so slight changes, but welcome ones.
Oni.
The Office of Naval Intelligence has given me direct orders from Admiral Osman to bring you and the rest of Blue Team in, sir.
You bringing me in would only influence Cortana to bring the Guardians towards Earth.
I gotta say, I didn't like the idea of using Halo Infinite Chief because I wanted it to be lore accurate to Halo 5, but he looks freaking good, man. I can't complain.
Towards humanity. Oni doesn't know what they're doing. And the UNSC, they're making a big mistake.
I love the music building up.
That may be true, but I have my orders.
And I have a job to do.
He added that. Ron added the I have a job to do, and I love it so much. I love this part so much. He really went out of his way to add this into the story. So good. The way he places the music is just masterfully done. That grenade reveal and throw is such a good shot. Also, the big sentinels from Halo 2, can't even remember what they're called, but they are a pretty genius addition. So the big machete style knife, which is the difficulty selection knife thingy, that was actually supposed to be Emil's Kirkery, but I think Ron said he had trouble gaining the assets or trying to use it in the animation properly or something. So instead we just added it onto his chest. But I mean, it works just fine. I think it's still really cool to see. Oh, the music placement is so good. Just for anyone who doesn't know, if Fred was in this knife fight, Six would have been ruined, like, straight away. That's just going off his law of being unmatched in CQC. I really loved the grapple adaptation, by the way. Really cool. That shot reminds me so much of Halo 3. Right at the beginning when Johnson finds Chief on the floor. It's so similar. The music, oh my god. Chills. Just perfect. Did you see Six reach for his BR? Spartan reflexes, man, I love it. This shows you just how close Six was to taking Chief, but ultimately his luck prevailed. But it also shows that Noble Six is an absolute warrior of Spartan Freeze. It really was the best of his class.
Sir!
Six still has respect for John, and it's why he calls him Sir. Even though his target, he is and always will be the legend of legends.
Following Cortana isn't the answer. She's dangerous, and the forerunner technology she's reformed herself with has made a galactic-wide threat. She's no longer an AI. She's Forerunner.
Oni?
Not sure if I should feel flattered or insulted. One headhunter wouldn't be able to take all four of us.
Maybe he's better than he looks.
Following orders isn't always the right thing to do, Spartan. You should know that, being a Spartan 3 yourself.
So Kelly here is immediately being defensive and calling out Six for attacking John. Again, just showing that she's John's closest friend.
This sure isn't a standard military issue.
It's an old friend of mine's.
I just want to say, when I first saw this flashback actually being animated, it gave me chills. Ron did such a good job here. I'm super impressed, man.
I was on Reach when it fell.
I absolutely adore this shot. Ron has designed Six so well here. Honest to God, when I first watched it, I was getting tears in my eyes at this point. It was so good, man.
I was chosen by her, just like you. She needed a courier of sorts, and Dr. Halsey was adamant I follow her will. If it wasn't for my team, you wouldn't have found Halo. That's why I'm really here. A sense of responsibility.
I just have to say it again. Ron nails the sound placement, man. It's perfect.
Pulls me here to bring a stop to this.
Maybe some part of what he's saying is right. She's changed, John, and following her won't stop this.
Kelly calls him John as a way of humanizing him, calling him as a friend and not a soldier. Otherwise, she would have just said Chief.
Then if I can't stop her, what will?
Also, I need to apologise here slightly. How have I not said anything about the Masterchief voice actor? Really well done. Really well done. All of them now, to be fair. Yeah. Really good voice actors.
Humanity, Chief. Humanity made her and got her this far. And one Spartan can't keep saving the world.
Maybe Halsey can.
She made her.
Thank you for bringing her to me.
I love how Six's weight drops beneath him. It just shows you how heavy Spartans are in the Mjolnir. It's great.
You were on Reach. Who are you?
Classified.
Noble team.
Once. Yes.
George,
He did his part.
So where's Halsey now? Last I heard, she was in Jewel and Dama's hands.
She's with a team of Oni Spartan agents on Sanghelios.
Then that's where we're going.
Part 2. Let's do it, Ron. We've got to get Blue Team and Six versus Cyrus and Palmer next. What do you guys think? You want to see more? Because I sure as hell do. This entire video has just been a dream come true. I loved every bit of it. Anyway, thank you all for watching the video. And thank you all so much for bringing me into the Halo community with open arms. It really, really is a dream come true. And I've probably said this a million times now, but Ron, thank you so much for doing this. Anyway, it is now the end of the video, so let me thank my wonderful patrons, which are The Rinif and Corporal Hot Pockets. Alright, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.